Hello. Hello, hello, hello. I got Timu. Let's see. I got a banner die. Just kind of cool. You know, I just thought it was cool. And I got this one that's supposed to cut like 2 slots so you can like put a tab through it. I thought that was kind of cool, so I grabbed that. And I got this one, which is I'm going to add it to my Alice collection. So I got 3 of those. Boop, in the bin. I got these. I had a couple of these in different colors. And so when the new colors came up, I pulled these as well. They're like, they are PVC. They're plastic. And I hate the plastic. But they're really cool for like putting on the side of like a journaling card or something. So I grabbed some of those. And I got a couple of these. These are kind of cool too. They're just like burnt pieces of paper. And they have no white on them. And they're like matte. So, you know. So I thought this is cool for, you know. And they're just random shapes. Which is awesome. So I got 2 packs of those. Because I'll use those. Or I'll give a pack away. You never know with me. I'll be like, I have 2 of these. Let me give one away. And then I got these. It says, these are called Flower Island Silk Flowers. And they're flat stickers. I think they're stickers. Let's find out. Yep, they sure are. But they're like really pretty flowers. And I thought these were kind of cool. You know? So I grabbed those. Figured, what the hell? I could use those in some stuff. And I got this, and I don't remember what it was, but I'll tell you what, though. I also have like half this order that didn't come in. It still says it's processing. And it's supposed to be here in 4 days. One of my Temu orders. All right, so these are just cool vintage looking stickers. Like, you know, faux cluster stickers. That's cool. I don't remember buying them, but I must have ordered them because they sent them to me. The box is cute. Oh, excuse me. It's kawaii. Of course, they'll never go back in. There we go. Okay. So I got all that. All right. So we're going to do 2 things today. It's a twofer. First, we're going to do, we're going to make a mess. No. Let's do this. There we go. Paper. So that I don't make a mess. Because I will make a mess. You know I will. All right. I got a bowl to mix it in. I have a nice tight sealing jar to put it in to keep it moist. Hi, Harry. Can I help you? Wow, that's a long time to get something from Walmart. All right, get down. Come on, get down. There's a knee. Get down. There you go. Okay, so this is the easiest thing you're ever going to make. Baby powder. And this one's actually cornstarch powder, you know, but it's the one I use. Some heavy white glue. Elmer's are better. The thicker, the better. and some acrylic paint. Now, I had this big jug of acrylic paint. It's heavyweight paint. I got it. It's titanium white. I got it on one of my scavengers in a box store that Amy and I go to on the regular. I know, right? He's like, Harry, a bowl? Treats? Me? Hi, kitty. I know. I go live at your petty time, don't I? Yes, I do. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Yes, I am.
He's
No, I'm
telling
not.
on me for moving out of that chair.
All right. So, one of Hubbard's measuring scoops. Hi, Carla. You can use those. Absolutely. You can use, I have used to make this Dollar Tree glue, the Jot glue. It works. Okay. Okay. But since we're doing, stuff, let's do this. So I do the dry first.
And I'm thinking my kid that came for a meeting. Anything in the product page that shows how this is supposed to work?
It doesn't matter
Really, I mean,
what your measurements are, because here's the deal.
Audio call management.
It's 1 part powder.
Account under a different Broadworks group. So
Whatever this is.
I'm guessing they got a couple different Broadworks groups. The first one came up with 34 listings. This one came up with 33. So yeah, I mean,
1
it's
part
got the
paint.
audio call management in the product administration, tab.
Yeah.
So I just
So
don't know what to do with it.
it's not provisioning, if no one knows how to provision it.
This is going to take forever.
Yeah.
Any of the numbers in the account work? Or is it all of them? Oh, no.
Nope, it's moving.
I think it was mentioned earlier that it's a couple numbers and not all of them.
Freaking weird.
Just a few agents in the call center. And
Like I said, this is a heavy body paint. It doesn't have to be.
There's like
Okay.
3 people that were mentioned, and there's a lot more than that on the account.
It can be just regular
Are
paint.
they engaged out or they engaged us?
Well, let's see. Let's escalate it to knock. Dubbers us. Yeah, I mean, it's gone through voice knock,
See? And that
voice tier 3.
right there. Is
and,
why
Dubbers said
I am not
that
dumb enough
thing that
to just,
sent me the
That was a challenge.
do this without paper. Okay.
Yeah, the team's like.
So put your paint in,
I couldn't open this. Right?
and then here's the thing.
yeah,
Now
and I
you're gonna
pulled
put
it
in your
from the
glue.
attachments on the ticket.
And your glue is only half part.
Yeah, that was from the attachment
Okay.
on the ticket. And we sent that on to that guy,
So only half as much glue as paint.
Desi.
Yeah, it's useless.
Yeah, who apparently said, yeah, remove it.
And powder.
If I did. No, doesn't work that way.
I've had you standing on your lid for about half an hour now.
Good question.
Email that back. Recommendation was the repush provisioning for these.
Really?
The reality is it's
We'll wait.
real fine.
It'll get there.
Dump it out there, that.
Yeah,
Okay. Nobody knows what to do.
because, I mean, yeah, there's nothing for me to remove or re-add according to the last path forward given to me at my group.
I might put cheap glue in here
Yeah.
because it's
There's
easier.
nothing.
Yeah, I don't know how the service is supposed to work there. So I know we have a test account out there. That works.
Gotta get this lid off. This lid does not screw off. That's kind of the crap part of this. Hold on.
received another error. Following 3 years, please contact directly. Issues so that Dover can-
Seriously about ready to grab a different glue.
And they push it back on us.
Okay.
Of course they do. That's the name of the day.
Yeah.
They double what they do.
PVA it is.
I wish I knew how this thing worked better to be able to go, yeah, that's not
Let me grab
right,
a
or
pair
it
of
is,
pliers.
you know?
Yeah, I don't know how it works either. I know they can use star codes or something to buy account.
Oh, yeah. I use
for it,
leftover paint.
but it's or
all the
basically
time.
linked to Dover.
Yeah, I mean, most everything I've seen.
All right,
on
this is just
Dover's
cheap
website
PVA
far
glue.
is really not helpful unless you got a login for it, which
By
customer
PVA glue, I
has
mean
not
it's
us.
slightly
And it's
you
not
know,
in the ticket.
thicker than
So the
Elmer's.
you said somebody manages this for us as far as
There should be a person.
Now, this is only half. You only want half as much. So,
Product page, you have to look at those product
There we go.
documents that came out and see who owns the
glue,
product at the time, right? There should be a name
Paint,
on the documents.
powder, glue.
But the question
Glue
is,
B.
that person's still
Okay.
here.
All right.
Product is still a couple years old.
So
Yeah.
putting it all in there.
well, I would have thought we had a
And then
management
we're just gonna mix
liaison between us and Dover.
Go slow.
That's what tier 4 is supposed to do.
Really?
Yeah.
Can I push this to tier 4 directly?
It's tier 3, it's the same group now.
If you need more, add more glue.
And then we can move the 2 tickets to tier 4, right? Email Dover back and say suggestions was to be provisioning and see who gets to it first.
Yeah. The other ticket is still with Knock Voice. Last I saw.
I have some escapee.
Yeah, that one's still with Jared Magasin and Knock Voice.
Does he know there's a second ticket, similar issues for Dover? Is this both tickets for the same customer, or they,
Different customers.
And it takes a while, but just keep working it
you haven't seen Dover since WebEx?
till you get it all
Yeah.
well blended.
Now all of a sudden we got 2 tickets.
Now remember, this is going to dry quickly, okay? So you don't want it to dry on you.
Jared is not
Airtight
available,
container.
of course, and both of these, one's in San Diego, the other one is in Kansas.
So different problems. But, I don't
Yeah.
know, push it back to,
Knock Voice.
That voice, yeah, that voice.
Okay, you got it.
We can email Dover and ask them to redo the provision. I'll do it. Or if they say that was the recommendation.
I think with what I read on the way to do
Lid.
the reprovisioning or the resynchronization, somebody's got
That's
to
it.
log into the website.
Modeling paste.
Called,
You got it. All right, give me a second. I got to go clean this mess up before it turns into concrete.
Customers who have to register their account receive information by Dover. Activate Dover.
You can shake the snot out of it, but the problem is that it eventually it has to be mixed because it has to get thick.
Yeah. Sounds like something Dover should know, though. It's their website, right?
That's what I would have thought. Register code. Look at it now. Yeah, it just refers to Dover. I'm gonna get put back to Dover.
Yeah.
All right. Yes, supported Dover, I saw it. All right, I'll email Dover back and see if they say anything and have it attached to the ticket. And the ticket I'll send on up to Knock, Voice Knock and mention that, Jared's got the other one.
Yeah, and if you want, they find out they still have it, but we do have a Dover training video, I think, we put together. If you want to see how it's set up looks and everything.
Yeah, I'll, if I have a chance or time, I've got a break I'm already late for right now, so,
Send me your start time, but I'll put you until 7.
okay, yeah, actually, yeah, break time is actually right now till 6:30, and yeah, I'm still gonna need time for the making of the email and so on. I want to add some more details to this because I mean it's getting convoluted with going back and forth and hey, let's re-add this. No, that's not a thing.
Okay. Got Hubbard's dinner. And we put this on the counter, so it's out of my way.
Weekend stay, yeah, because that's still considered technically after hours.
Excuse me, doggy. Thank you. All right.
Sure.
They were told there's no point, so.
Well, if there's no point.
So what you're looking for is kind of the consistency of like frosting. If you get to that consistency, you've got it. If you're concerned that this is not going to be airtight enough or that your lid's going to get stuck, put a plastic bag on it before you put the lid on
You can do that
and
too.
then screw it down, or a piece of plastic, saran wrap or something. And then this stuff will
Post it for the
literally get
and,
rock
call
hard.
the on-call.
So you want to make a small
Burn down.
batch.
Yeah.
Actually make no more than a cup at a time. Make
Make
small batches. Make sure that you clean your jar between. You want a nice clean jar for this. And
All right.
it'll last about 2 to 3 weeks if you keep it in an airtight container. So there you go.
All right. All right. Thanks a lot. It's 5:55 to 7 as far as the UET. Thank you.
You're at the end of the blog.
Okay.
I'll
So
see you at
now
7.
we're gonna
Thank you.
do some tag things. This is my collection of stuff. There's pieces of file folder in here and packaging and all kinds of stuff, and that's what we're going to use. Okay, so let's just grab a handful. Whew. It works. And let's take a look at what we got. So we have some packaging. These things belong over here. Don't put mine over there. We have one of those suitcase things. What?
I want one food.
Hold on, guys. I got to help Humber.
Get at my. This is rude. That is messed up.
That's cool.
Here's your food. Good luck getting at it. What the hell?
I just got Humber some sandwiches that had been delivered, and they apparently heat sealed the bag. He's like, I want my food. The bag won't open.
They didn't label nothing.
Mm.
What did you get?
There's an 18 for you.
Huh?
An 18 for you.
Okay, so the usual?
Yeah.
Ooh, they got missing. Wow, did they get missing?
All right, we're not going to be able to make a tag out of that. That's going to be more like, we can do a tag out of that, though. That's good. Yeah. We could do like punches out of this, but a tag out of that would work. Certainly do a tag out of that, and that, and that. Absolutely. Love it. Fabulous.
18 is roast beef and turkey, right?
Yes, dear. See, this is kind of, it's like this is from folded packaging, so I couldn't do a tag from that. I could, but it would be a thin tag. This, again, that's a punch piece. We can do a tag from that. We can do a tag from that. Let's do one of these. We don't have to do all of them. That one's already done. Let's do that. We could certainly do a tag from that. That's a postcard. Why not? What do we got here? Ooh, I like that. Let's do a tag from that. Okay. I'll get this out of the way. It's simple. It literally, it is so simple. It is 1 part paint to 1 part powder to half part glue. That's it. All right, so let's do this. So this one, I think, it's a little wide. I would never use one this wide. So let's trim the edges, take it down to 2.5 inches, because that's about the size of a tag that I would do. And you know what? Before I even do this, why don't we talk about jigs? I have a collection of them that I use on the regular. Here they are. So what these are is pieces of file folder, usually the heavier one, that I've already cut my tag perfectly, because I have a tag cutter, So what all you have to do with this is just put it on, put it to the side. You don't even need to have all these different sizes. Just put it on, put it to the side, trim, put it to the other side, trim the other side. And you have a tag. That's a good tag base. I have no idea what I would use it in, but it's a good tag. Maybe like if I did another Willy Wonka journal, because that's kind of Willy Wonka looking. But I have these like in all different sizes and different cuts at the top, so that I can choose what I want. Like, I have this one. It's a little deeper than this one, but they're the same. Look, you can see it's a little shallower here. It's not quite as steep. So, so I have these and I love them. So let's go ahead and cut this. And that, I don't usually do really big tags, but I think this one will be cool. Let me get my really big jig. This is a 4-inch jig. You know what? I'm going to take a little bit off there. Just a hair. Here we go. That's better. Okay. Now, put this on. All the way at the edge. Take that off. Move it to the other side. Take this one off. Oh, look at that. It's so cool. Round the corners on this, and it's even white in the back, Here we go. Nice big tag. Okay. Can't do anything with that, but I could do something with this. I'm big on recycling stuff, So let's round the corner here. And let's get rid of most of that. Shall we? Yes, we shall. Let's get rid of most of it. So let's use a deep one. We can cover it, So I'm going to make this one very tall and very narrow at the top. There. Now, that's still there, but I can get rid of it, in the process. But I like it. And, if I don't like that, I could take it down to here and just make this the tag. You know what I mean? But that's cool. I like it. It's in the bin. What else? Ooh, this one. I think we have 2 pieces. Yes, we do. We have 2 pieces like this. They're different, but they're pretty much the same. But see how they have this is why we make them a head, because this, I will, when I'm ready to use this, I will glue it down to a piece of paper or cardstock or whatever. But in the interim, I can certainly cut my tops. Now, I don't know why, but on these big ones, I always like a really shallow angle. See, a nice shallow angle. I think that it's just because it looks more like a regular tag to me. See, like I like that look. I don't know why. That's just scrapbook paper, by the way. I just had it. It was cool. So again, this is cool, but I'll put it on some backing. But we'll put it in there. Look, you don't even want to know. Somebody told me at one point to, like, when I first started crafting years and years ago, they were like, cut your angles on a credit card and then you can, and you know what I found myself doing was cutting into the credit card every single time till that angle was huge. Now I will be honest, I do use these. Where's the other? Here it is. I do use these. I have 2 angles. They're centimeter angles. And I do use these quite frequently when I'm doing my tags, because if it's a like a square piece like this, I can take this and put it on here and go, okay, right there, line it up, draw a line or cut it right there, either way. And then I know exactly where to do it on the other side because I did that. I can flip that over, put it at the same mark on the opposite side. So I use these. One is this is a 45-degree angle, and this is a 60-degree angle. So those are the 2 most common. So those are the 2 I use. You know what? I kind of want to just use this like this and just put something at the top. Or make that a pocket and make that the top of the tag, and like tack this on. Oh, that's what I'm going to do. Let's get rid of these corners at the top. See, sometimes you can just play with this stuff. I'm going to get rid of these 2 corners. Get that on there nice and lined up. Do this side. Yeah. And then I'll poke holes right here and put like taps in there or brads or something to hold that and make it like a little pocket. That'll be so cool. We'll do that. Okay. So I'm going to put that one at the front so I remember. Thank you. I thought it was a good idea. Okay. So now we have this. This basically is a tag on its own. The only problem is that this hole is going to be too big for your eyelets, and you're going to have to cut that if you're going to back this, or you're going to have to back it down here and, like just back across this area. So the easy way to do this, the way to handle it is just take a piece of paper, measure this sucker and say, okay, from that part down to like the top here, we'd go like 3 3/4 inches. So let me get a piece that's 3 3/4 inches by slightly less than the width, which is like 2 7/8. Oh my God. It's 2 15/16. That's what it is. So I would do this at like 2 3/4. So that's my 3 3/4 by 2 3/4. Right? And I would get paper that matched this. I wouldn't use this white paper, this color. But look, put that right there. Now you can use this as your tag, right? And there's nothing really on the front that says, anything you wouldn't want it to say realistically. And if it does, you can cover it with like a sticker or something. But I would put like a piece of paper like this on here. And then for this, I would just put one of these on the front and one on the back. And just make sure that I keep that hole in the center. And I'll do it and show you. So let me see. I got Carlene. I got Carla, Stephanie. I got Arlene. I hope I didn't miss anybody. I noticed that there's 6 people that are watching. Hello, lurkers. Welcome. You are not required to out yourself for being here. You're just not. Okay. All right. So I'm going to grab one more. Put that away. Now I have a die for this, but you don't have to have a die for this. Just punch a bunch of holes with your regular hole punch, and then just punch some small circles around them. Okay. So now I have that on there. And oh, looky, I actually happen to have one in here. What is this? I think it's gunmetal. It is, it's gunmetal. And then you put that through. Make sure you get it all even. You know. And then let me grab this. Put it that on there. In the hole. Okay, in the hole. Do that. There we go. Okay. So now I can, I can use an eyelet here. It's nice and firm. And if I put paper on the back right here, and which I'm just going to put this one down. It doesn't matter if it's the same color or not. I mean, I would normally put them, the same color, but what do I care? It's a tag, Packaging dilemmas. How to make tags out of packaging when the package doesn't want to be used. Okay. There you go. Now put a nice flower or something or whatever on the front, and boom, you got a tag. Christine was here earlier. Hi, Christine, if you're still around or if you come back. Oh, I missed Christine. All right, so that's how I handle those. What else have we got? Oh, this one. Look at that. That's skinny, but it's got this thing at the top that says Mocard. Don't want that. Okay. That side, that part's not straight. There we go. Okay. Do a little rounding on the corner thing. A little roundy there. A little roundy there. And then we're going to do the little choppy thing at the top. Let me find which one do I want to use. Nope. Maybe. I don't want it to be too drastic, I don't really have a jig small enough for this. Okay, we're going to do it the old-fashioned way. I hate doing it this way, and I'll tell you why. It never actually comes out right. Doesn't. It just does not. No matter how many times I do this, it never looks the same on both sides. Yeah, it doesn't look the same. One is lower than the other. I'll deal with it. Okay, so again, this has got something on the back of it, and I need to cover that. So let me see what I got over here. That is why I keep this little pack of scrap pieces. I mean, they're not really scrap, but they're smaller pieces, Vellum. Paper. Here we go. That'll work. Nope. You can see right through that. Too small. Ooh. There we go. That'll work. Okay. So now all I'm going to do is just put glue on this one. You know what gets me is the people that vote for these they never show up. That's why I did both of them, because I knew that the people that voted for the other one wouldn't show up. Glue it down. Trim. 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 Round corners. Now I have to tell you, this is one of those ones that I think would benefit from, having an eyelet. So we're going to punch a hole. Set that other, hey now, let's not be jumping around. That on there, the eyelet. I don't necessarily always glue these pieces down because I just don't always think that they need to be, That is an adorable tag just on its own. Like, I can just put a top on it and it's done. Ink it, Oh, love it. Okay. I have to tell you guys, tags are like my favorite thing because they're very versatile. All right, let's do this one. I have been waiting to do this. I bought this stupid lighter. Let me see. Because I'll tell you why. Because in Vegas, you cannot leave a lighter in your car. If you put a lighter in your car and you leave it in your car, 9.5 months out of the year, it's going to explode on you. Okay?
Flashbang.
The minute you open your car door. Because of the pressure that builds up in your car. Let me see if I can find this. So, I bought this lighter, hoping that this would work. Let me see. It's here. I know it is. Put it in here. That's not it. That's not it. That's a car key. Business cards and candy. Found it. Okay. When you're not looking for something, it's the only thing you can grab. When you're looking for something, you'll never find it. Okay. So regular lighters explode. So I bought this, and I was like, even the wind can't take this out. But here's the problem with this. This does not light in the cold.
Doesn't like cold.
So I got this one. This is an electric current that goes between these two little pieces at the top, and it lights your cigarette.
It's a taser lighter.
Hi, Jennifer. Yeah, it's like a taser lighter. Let me see. That's not the right cord. Cord is here. I know it is. Here it is. Okay. I have to be careful not to unplug the wrong thing. You know what I mean? Okay, so, but it came with this really cool packaging, and I was like, I need to make a tag out of that. So we'll have to obviously cover the back. Let's see. Ooh, I don't think I want them that drastic. Let's do this one. It's a nice even keel. Now this one's different on both sides, so I always flip it around. One of them is 90 and the other one is 45. Okay. So now I'll just put this on paper. Let's get a piece of paper. That's coffee. I use coffee paper. We'll glue this down. See, and I thought this would be cool, like for a Halloween journal or something, you know, because it's kind of different. Okay, so let's trim this off. Whoop. Gotten very good at the just whack it off. Yeah. All right, we're gonna round corners. Look at that! Isn't it awesome? All right, I'm putting it up here. What else have we got? We're gonna put the pin back on the glue. Else, glue, pin, now. Okay, there we go. All right, then there's this one. Vintage material sticker, the Peoples. Let's get rid of the bottom piece that says vintage material stickers. I like the Peoples. We're going to wedge that at the top. We're going to do a big wedge on this one. Hold on, I missed the... There we go. Flip that over. That part off. Don't quite like that. There we go. Just like that. Love it. Round the bottoms. Now this one's white in the back, so I don't really have to worry too much. I might put some more on here, you know, like some thicker cardstock because it's, you know, but it's good for now. So in it goes. I lean back in the chair for a second, and all of a sudden there's a doggy head in my hand. Hi, Mommy. Hi, Mommy. Hi, Mommy. I love you too, Gigi. I love you. Hold on, I got to give them a treat. They want a treat. She's asking nice. Thank you. Ginger, you asked nice. Here you go. Ozzy. Thank your sister. She asked nice for you. I'm sorry. My babies are very spoiled. And it's all his fault. All right. So we decided there's nothing really we can do about this. You know, we really can't do anything with it. It's still a good piece to put like on the back of a tag. So if I have like, you know, something like this that's thin and I want to make a tag out of it, I could certainly use that as, you know, something to stiffen it up. But the truth is I have a lot of cardstock, so we won't do that. All right, then we have this. We're going to get rid of this part over here. Now, if I hadn't taken that off, even now that I've taken it off, you know what? Let's make a pocket out of this sucker. It's got a double fold on it, so I'm going to take that piece off. Watch your mouth. Do not be rude, sir.
Bless you.
Let's ink this. Need to take a little bit more off of there because I can still see the fold. Yep, that's it. Gone. Now, this is shiny. Rough it up. On the edge so that it will glue easy. Okay. Little bit of glue. It's going to be a shallow pocket, but how cool is this as a pocket? You know? Now, I will put some clamps on this to let it dry up because, you know. And I have to be honest, I kind of like that dome. I'm going to get out my big corner rounder, my giant corner rounder. I'm going to give it giant rounded corners. Oh! I'm loving that. I'm loving it. A new to me stream earlier, poor fellow was so frustrated because every few minutes a massive dog inserted his head between the guy and his camera. No, I just let my babies do anything they want. You guys know that. I mean, how many times have we had Harry up here? Yeah. Okay, so this says Mocard background stickers. Let's just get rid of that whole piece. Boom, gone. Now, I'm going to take this like here. If I back this, even though it's damaged, if I back it, that would be a fantastic, I would just do it to straighten it out, but look at the color on the back. It's gorgeous, right? And there's no writing on that one. So that would become a journal card. So we're going to put that over there in that bin. And then this, we're going to make into 2 tags. 2 little tags. Just like that.
Back up. You want to get out? You gotta let me up. Let's go.
Okay. Cut a top. Flip it over. Screw it up on the other side. Told you. Then I'm going to use this one as the jig for this one. All right, round corners slightly. Just a little nibble off the edge, you know. Oh my God, that one is perfect. We're going to put this one in the project we're currently working on because look, it's got the flower on it and like it says poppy. We're going to use this one on our journal. So on our bag journal. So let me go ahead and put this over here. I'm going to tuck that in there. We're going to use that there. Now this one, it's got some writing here and I kind of like the sentiment. So I'm not going to mess with that. What I will do is I'm going to use my punch, the little one. I'm going to come in right about there. And then I'm going to get a little one. Hold on. Black. You put that in there. Let me fix this. I need 2 of these with different colored handles, you know? One that I can set so that I can set them permanently. Look, now bulb pin in there, I think. Or even if I put like a little piece of string on it, but it's off to the side, so it's not interfering with the words. Because I like this. All you can do is lie in bed and hope to fall asleep before you fall apart. I love it. It's word porn. Okay, love that. Up in the front.
That's the story of my life.
I know.
Wishing you could fall asleep when you lay down.
Hi, Michelle. Okay, so we're good with that. Let's move on to this one. So this is another piece of packaging, but this is actually packaging. This is a pair of scissors that I bought, and I don't even know where the hell the scissors went. But this is packaging from Pioneer Woman, I think. And I bought a pair of scissors that were discount. You know, they were like clearance. And I don't even know where the scissors went. They were that bad. But the package is cool. So let's kind of straighten that end up because that was nasty. And this is just over 8. So we're going to go 4, 2 4-inch tags. Now, this is a bigger, thicker piece of, stock than normally. But again, if I just go ahead and, it still makes a cute tag. I'm not real sure what I would use it for right now, but I'm going to put it back here with my straight stuff. And then I have these. This was off of, what did we get these from? There were only 2 good panels in it. Oh, the box of, we had that box of cards, the Heidi Swap cards. This is from that. And I got 2 panels off of it. The box was trashed, but I did get 2 panels. So I've got 2 panels off of that one, and we're just going to make a tag out of it, Whoop. Throwing jigs everywhere. All right. So I'm going to make a tag out of this one and probably a journal card out of that one. So let me do this one. Whoop. There we go. Harry, you're not going outside, my love. It is never going to happen. You went out the other night. You ran past Amy, got out the damn door. And you know what? This will be good with these purple ones. Nice and white on the back so I can write on it. Put one of those purple ones on there. Where did I put those pliers? There they are. Okay. So let me put a big hole on here. Right there. Glue this on. He ran past Amy, got out the door. He was out there for about 5 minutes and decided in the house was better. It was cold. All right. So there, got one of those. I'm going to put that in there, and I'm going to put this with it because I'm going to make a journaling card out of that. I'm not going to make it into a tag. We'll just make it into a journaling card. So let me go ahead and clean up the edges. All right. So now I have a tag and a journaling card that match. And I'm going to put a rubber band on them because, they match. And so I can see it. I'm putting it long ways. Michelle says hi, honey.
Hello. Sorry, tried stuff fish before meeting and learned something.
Oh no, Arlene. I hate when my chocolate supply is late. All right, so this is another one of those where we could, but it says something weird on it. So we got to get rid of that. All right, so let's get rid of it. But again, we could turn it around. I'm going to save this piece. I'm just going to take that part off, the little foldy part. So now I have that piece. And that can be used as a little tuck on something. So I'm keeping it. It's cute. All right, and then we have this. And again, we just have to cover the back. And like I said, we just do this. Look at that. It's gorgeous, right? So let's just put a jig on here. Cut the angle. Okay. But again, what's wrong with this piece is that the hole is going to be too big for our eyelets. So we're going to have to cover that. But I don't want to cover that until I, do the back. All right. So in the bin it goes. All right. Now we're working this piece. Now this piece, like we said earlier, this is for punching. You know what I mean? That's not like you're going to get punches out of that. A couple of punches. So I'm going to put that over here with the punch pieces. And then we have this, which honestly is great. But I think I'm going to take this part off. And I'm going to take this part off. Because I like that all the better. I'll glue this down to something. Let's angle this. Angle this. There we go. Isn't that cute? It's around the bottom. Because we're probably going to be doing, something with ladybugs soon. So now we have that. What else do we have? This. Let me straighten this out. So this is fantastic, but see that? It's both sides of this are good. But what I would do is I would actually fold this in half, not make a tag out of it. Okay? Fold it in half. Trim the two halves together. And then I would put plain paper in here and turn this into, like a little booklet, journaling card. And that's what I'm going to do. So I'm putting it right here in the front so I remember. Now we have another one of these. Remember, we're taking this part off. We're going to clean that edge up. Saving that right there. Let's get this straight. Okay. And then I'm going to cut this one down a little bit. I'm thinking right about there. Yeah. Take that part off. Take this part off. That'll be backed, and that'll be a cute tag. Little rounding. Cute tag, right? Little tags to the front. Yeah, he's a drama queen. You have no idea. When I go outside, he sits in and goes, Ma, Ma, Ma. Yeah, I hear you. Mom. Mom. You know what? We should have named you Stewie. All right. So now I have these like cut up pieces. What can I do with them? Well, not much, but I'm going to keep that as a punch piece. I will keep that as a punch piece. I've left a little bit of brown on the top here. Tiny little nip off there. Little teeny tag. Very tiny roll at the bottom here. In the front, it's a tiny tag. Same thing with this one. I mean, I love this. We used it for something, and that's, how we ended up with. That's a punch piece over there. This one is good all the way up, but is it too long? I'm going to leave it alone because I may want to cut this shorter, but I might want to use it at this length. So I'm going to leave it alone. I'm going to put it in here with my tall ones. And now I'm going to clean off some of this mess because we have a mess. Let me grab my trash can. All those little corner pieces. Yes, mini tags for clusters. Let me put the lid back on the glue again. Harry, do you want me to send you back to your real daddy? I'll do it. He's like, I'm out of here. All right, so now I have this. So this is fun to show you guys how I harvest stuff. So when I have a box,
Sorry I'm late. I was doing dumber.
you know, something that I want to use.
At least they're already in class.
Okay. I open it up, trim it, get rid of parts that I don't need,
Yeah, well, it worked. About halfway through it.
right?
You know.
Now I have a little piece.
Basically,
This
that
is
thing
exactly the
go back to
same
dumber.
as like this. This was a box and I trimmed it down. Okay, so I'm going to put that in the front because it'll be cute for like a little travel journal or something. If I make a traveler's notebook, that would be cute. Get rid of that right there. Let's get rid of this one. Let's get rid of this. That's cute for a little traveler's notebook. I love it. Okay, put that in there. These pieces are going to go in the bucket or all over the desk because I missed the bucket. Get rid of these because I'm not going to use them for anything.
So over each gift card, everyone should down to use gift card.
So
Use it or lose it.
that's kind of,
Really?
and then
Yeah, I had to call before.
we do the same thing with like pieces of file folder. I always collect my pieces of file folder. If I have a piece that's bigger than 3.5 by 2.5, so if it's taller or wider than 3.5, taller than 3.5, wider than 2.5, that gets kept. Okay, so this one may not be wider, but it's taller, so I'll keep it. These are perfect for looking to see if you can find something that fits the back of one of these like that. That's going to fit. I can use that to cover that up, and it's nice and thick, so you really can't see what's underneath it. So I could glue this on here and cut and trim that. So that's what I always keep these for, like those little pieces of leftover file folder. And if I just wanted, a regular tag, I can do that.
Give it a minute, take a look, see if you got any.
Ooh, look at that puppy.
Team statuses.
That is
Team
huge.
statuses, make sure they're on green. I had a situation one night, someone needed someone and everyone was in a offline status, so. To check those, make sure.
6 3/4. Let's do this one in 3.
I think that's it. Right? Before we have another. The rest, any questions before we?
In 3. We do love that strip. We're going to save that. We can use it for something. But that gives me 2 pieces.
I think you might have said it, but acknowledging highly tests, if anyone still has any of those. You might have already said it. But, all right. Let's do some mid stuff.
Yeah, 15 minutes.
All right.
2 tags. Love it. Gorgeous tags. What else have I got back here hiding?
So,
You never know what I have.
If you want to reiterate where
That's
I started
packaging.
with last time, because I
Let's see.
don't think I can emphasize it enough that I think the biggest thing that people
Now, this is like one of those weird,
is not
strange file folders.
search.
I just get rid of this part down here. And let me pull one of those ones that we just put in there. Yeah. Perfect. That is like perfect for the back of that. So I'm going to glue this down. La-di-da-di-da, la-di-da-di-da-da, la-di-da-di-da.
Associated, you're gonna want to do a service there. And you did show a little bit of that last time. Where I want to pick up again, I know you location search.
Oh, coming off.
Because getting
I got to get that thing clean today.
definitely be a big thing that you're gonna want to focus on with Mint because they don't use address, right? It's everything through address.
There we go. Okay. Then I'm going to glue this down on here because I think that's the perfect background for this.
So always do partial match.
Zoop.
Might not need to, but
Ah, my brayer's still over there.
you'll
Okay.
never be this.
My brayer's at the sink. I was doing stuff, Nan. All right, so I'm going to take this off. Lor, 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 lor. Trim that. Trim that. Take that off.
Be careful, like right there, that's off the drive. You are getting off the drive.
Around the corner. Look at how pretty and stinking cute that is. I love it. Okay. Still going to keep that piece because, it's still good.
And
All right, what else? We're just looking. That is one of those press file folders. I'll keep that stuff too. This is packaging from Harry's Food. We all know what that is because, we all have a million pieces of that. Just beautiful packaging, so I just keep all those pieces and just make stuff. So that's, that's it. That's all I do, really. All right. Let me put this back on here and put the pin back in it. I gotta soak this sucker. It's driving me crazy. You go in the back now. There we go. Okay. Good. See, I clean up and then I have a mess again. See how I am? Oh, I found that. Let me do that. Okay. Put those back in their spot. Put that over there where it belongs. All of this needs to go back in here because I'll forget. So yeah, I always keep these little scraps because eventually I'm going to find a tag that fits them. You know what I mean? Jigs. Very easy to do. Make yourself a stack of jigs, ladies. I'm telling you, it will make your life so much easier. And they're real easy to make. You can use the folded part of a file folder, and if you don't have that, just use a piece of, if you have the folded piece, fantastic. Watch. Just cut those pieces off. Okay? And then what I do is I fold this sucker in half. Just like that. Jig. But if you don't have it, just take a piece of your file folder. Give me that. Probably about 2.5, 3 inches at least. Fold it in half manually. Use your bone folder. If you don't have a bone folder, use a popsicle stick. I don't care. You know, we ain't picky. Then fold that. You don't have to completely fold it, just like sort of fold it. Hold it and clip it. Jig. And you're going to have a little bit off there. Just use your scissors and straighten it out. Now you have a jig. You can put this on any piece of paper, pull it to the side, and you're going to have it trim each time exactly the same. Now I have to put these in my bin. I have no idea how wide they are or what the angle is, but I like them, so I'm keeping them. I'm like that. What can I say? Like, ooh, like it. It's mine now. Okay. And I made another mess. See how I am? I just put this stuff away and I just pull it all right back out. Yeah, let me give me my stuff. Make a mess. All right, let's take a look at our pocket thing we did. How's that working? Fabulous. Oh, I love it. I love this. Oh, makes me want to order more of whatever it was I ordered. I have no idea. Oh, paper. Okay. To get more paper. Yeah, like I need more Temu, right? Good thing for me, there's no month that starts in a T, or it would be a no Temu whatever. Now, I'll be honest with you. I'm working on something. I'm working on a project, and it's for you guys. It's going to be an acrylic, like ruler, with different angles. And it's going to be kind of a combination tool. It's going to help you with your tag corners, but it's also going to help you with bow tying, tying bows. I like this. I'm going to put this in my make-aheads. Come out of there, you little booger. And Mike is doing the work on it to get it where we want it. My acrylic jig.
Oh, yeah.
I don't tie bows, I buy them. So do I. But sometimes, you know, you want a specific size and you can't get it. So it's going to be a two-piece thing. It's going to tie little bows so you can put little bows on things. And it's going to be for doing your tags. He's working on it. We're working on it. So that's going to be it. That's going to be it for tonight. Let's do a question. All right, tonight's question. What organization does Clarice Starling work for in The Silence of the Lambs? Which organization does Clarice Starling work for in The Silence of the Lambs? Why did I do that? I gotta put them in the thing. Here we go. Gotta put it in the right spot, you know, otherwise we'll be asking the same questions again and again and again, and nobody wants that. All right, let me get the answer sheet. All right, let's see. Hi, Dennis. All right, Janice says FBI. Yes, ma'am. Anybody else? Nobody else answered that. Okay. So when you get to 20, you get a prize. So Carla has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Zena has 1. Mari has 5. Arlene has 1. Francis has 3. Buffy has 1. Christine has 4. Patty Ann has 4. Janice has 6. Brian has 1. Sasha has 1. Michelle has 1. And Steffi G has 1. Put the lotion in the basket. That's right. It puts the lotion in the basket. I love when she gets the dog. She's like, yeah, give me out or you don't get the dog back. Yeah, sick puppy. Good girl, smart girl. Hello, Miss Zena. All right. So that is the end of that. So homemade. That's about it. Doesn't really weigh that much, to be honest with you. But if you want to make homemade paste, it is 1 part powder, 1 part paint, half part white glue. Okay. Airtight container, mix it all up until it's the consistency of like fluffy, I would say like frosting, or a better description would be whipped cream cheese. It smells better than regular stuff, that's for sure. And it lasts probably, maybe a month. But if you want to make sure that it lasts, go ahead and put a piece, like a plastic bag on here before you put the lid on it. That just helps seal it in, okay? What else? Save that packaging, ladies. You make beautiful tags out of it. We made a lot of tags tonight. Fabulous tags. And we're going to use some of them. We even found some that we're going to use in the project we're currently working. I think that's it. I'm going to go eat my dinner. Hubby's going to be off in a few minutes. And we're going to be in the spiral on Wizard and being weird, because that's what we do, because we're giant children. Okay, you know what? Not just packaging. Let me grab a piece of this. What's a good piece of this? I need a piece of this. Here we go. So if you get this, like, Temu paper, it's not really big enough to do a whole lot with. Like, you can do like small pieces, or if you're doing like mixed media with it, stuff like that. But let's say you wanted to, like, you really wanted to use this in a journal, make a tag out of this. It's beautiful. The images are beautiful, but just make tags out of it. If you can't figure out how to otherwise use it in your journal, make tags out of this stuff too. That's another thing you can use. This is perfect size. Look at that. That's perfect size for tags, right? It is 5.5 inches tall, 3 inches wide. This is the perfect size for most tags. And this would look cute in like an industrial journal. You could use this to soften it up a little bit. So use what you have fun with it. Get out those scrapbook paper pads that are, cardstock, that you can't use anything, you can't do anything else with them, and use those. Make tags out of that. But that's it. That's all I got. So next week is Ragdoll. That is our thing. Tomorrow we'll be live at 6 p.m. for mixed media. We play a little different here. We use a random number generator and a numbered list. If you would like a copy of the list, we do list that in every mixed media. In the chat, I always put it in. And you can get a copy. And if you would like to add something to it, let me know. Because if you got an idea for something to add to it, I would love to add more stuff to, the list. I got to add pink off of there, though. That's not a crowd favorite. So do that. Make sure that you check out my community tab here on the YouTube channel, or scoot on over to the Facebook group. There's a link over there as well that has, a list of everything that I do, all of my upcoming videos, all of my upcoming projects and things like that. If you have a project, something that you saw, or, maybe you saw a short or whatever, and you want to, you want to know how to do it. My channel is all about tutorials. Send me a copy of it, and I will see if I can replicate it. If I can find the original video, I will, of course, credit the original person. I will credit you for sending it to me. And if I do make your project, I'll send it to you. I may not send it to you right away because I'm slow sometimes, but I will get it to you. And what else? Yes, Michelle, household item is on there. Household stamp is on there. Let's see what else. I think that's it. Check out my Ko-Fi. Get yourself some free videos, some free digitals. There is a set of digitals over there that is like miniature Christmas books that you can make ornaments out of. If you guys want to make those ornaments together as a group, let me know in the Facebook group, and I will be happy to do that. We can, because everybody can print their own set, or go on over to my Patreon. I'm going to be posting a new graphic over there soon, but go on over to my Patreon and check that out. And if monetary is not your thing, you can't monetarily do it, that's fantastic. Just do the 1 week free, so that at least I know that you like what I'm doing here and that you support me and what I'm doing. But if you are able to help support the channel and help me, scavenger and stuff, that's fantastic. And I greatly appreciate that. And I hope that I compensate well for it. So until I see you guys again, stay well, my friends. I love you guys. Bye. Good night. Bye.